Congratulations.
Stop.
Dad, your lady.
Stop.
You're
Stop. You're my leg. Stop.
Congratulations.
Stop.
Dad, your lady.
In recent months, a series of events has caught public attention, particularly involving BlackRock, the world's largest asset management firm, and the attempted assassination of Donald Trump. This has led to a whirlwind of speculation and debate. Let's explore the details surrounding this complex situation. The story began when it was discovered that BlackRock had an unexpected connection to the shooter who targeted Trump. If you don't know, then BlackRock manages assets worth over $9.2 trillion. This connection surfaced following the revelation of financial activities that seemed oddly timed. A Texas-based investment firm named Austin Private Wealth was central to the controversy. Just one day before the assassination attempt, Austin Private Wealth made a significant financial decision. They filed for a put option on 12 million shares of Trump Media and Technology Group. A put option is a financial bet that the value of a stock will drop. This move raised immediate red flags because it appeared to be a gamble on Trump's company losing value if something happened to him. Screenshots of this put option filing were soon circulating online, causing a surge of speculation. People were quick to notice the timing and the scale of the bet, which seemed suspiciously coincidental. Later, these screenshots mysteriously disappeared from the internet, which only fueled further suspicion and confusion. The disappearance of this evidence made the situation even more intriguing and controversial. In response to the growing concern, Austin Private Wealth issued a statement. They claimed that the put option was mistakenly reported. According to them, the actual number of shares involved was much smaller, just 12 contracts, equivalent to 1/200 shares, not 12 million. They attributed the discrepancy to a clerical error and blamed a third-party vendor for the error. Despite their explanation, many found the timing of the filing too coincidental to ignore. Then it was revealed that the alleged shooter had appeared in a commercial for BlackRock. This discovery added a new layer of complexity to the situation. BlackRock quickly removed the commercial and condemned the assassination attempt, but the timing of the ad and its removal raised new questions. People began to wonder if there was a deeper connection between BlackRock and the shooter.
And my condolences to the family of the person at the rally who was killed, and also to the family of another person that was badly injured. Trump says it is incredible that such an act can take place in our country. He says nothing is known at this time about the shooter, who is now dead. I was shot with a bullet that pierced the upper part of my right ear. I knew immediately that something was wrong and that I heard a whizzing sound of shots and immediately felt the bullet ripping through the skin. Much bleeding took place, so I realized then what was happening.
To understand the full scope of what happened, we need to examine the sequence of events and the evidence gathered. Before the attack, Crooks meticulously planned his move. He used a DJI camera drone to scout the rally site where Trump was scheduled to speak. This drone provided him with a comprehensive aerial view of the area, allowing him to plan his attack with precision. The Federal Aviation Administration had imposed a temporary flight restriction over the site for nearly 2 hours to secure it. This is a standard security measure for high-profile events. Yet, Crooks managed to circumvent these restrictions and fly his drone over the site. This significant lapse in security highlighted a critical oversight in the protection protocols. The drone's flight path left an electronic trail that investigators later used to piece together the attack's details. Despite the Secret Service's claim of not having seen the drone before the shooting, a troubling detail emerged. The Secret Service had spotted Crooks targeting Trump 20 minutes before the attack, but they did not take action. This inaction raises questions about their response protocol and effectiveness.
The roof, look. There he is right there.
Where?
Right there, you see him? He's laying down, you see him?
Yeah, he's laying down.
Yeah, look. There he is.
Because we have millions and millions of people in our country that shouldn't be here. Dangerous people. Criminals. We have criminals. We have drug dealers. We have people that should not be here.
Right on the roof.
It's much tougher than it happens.
You went right on the roof, big guy.
Up here.
At 5:10 p.m., Thomas Matthew Crooks was first identified as a person of interest due to his suspicious behavior near the rally. By 5:30 p.m., Crooks was seen with a rangefinder, a tool used to measure distances. By 5:52 p.m., Secret Service snipers positioned on rooftops observed Crooks on the roof of the American Glass Research Building. Although this building was outside the security perimeter, it provided a clear view of the rally stage. Donald Trump took the stage at 6:02 p.m., and the crowd remained unaware of the danger above. Just 10 minutes later, at 6:12 p.m., Crooks fired his first shots. Fortunately, the Secret Service counter-snipers responded quickly, neutralizing Crooks just 26 seconds after the first shot. While their response was swift, the incident might have been avoided if Crooks had been apprehended or questioned earlier when he was first spotted.
Matthew, why would your son want to kill the president?
Back off.
No comment.
No comment.
Were there any warning signs, Matthew?
No comment.
How's Mary holding up?
No comment.
We'll release a statement when our legal counsel advises us to do so. Until then, we have no comment. We just want to try to take care of ourselves right now. So please, give us our space.
Have the feds released the body to you yet?
Before the attack, Crooks's father, Matthew Crooks Sr., had expressed concern about his son. He reported his son's disappearance to the police, noting his erratic behavior and mental health issues. Crooks Sr. mentioned his son's history of major depressive disorder and his unpredictable actions. This warning from a concerned parent was crucial, and it makes one wonder if the tragedy could have been prevented if these concerns had been taken more seriously.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you, Director Wray, for being here. How many shots did the shooter fire?
Well, we know that he fired at least 8 because we recovered 8 cartridges on the roof.
Okay, and are all the cartridges and the unspent bullets, have they been, you know how many there are accounted for all of those? I assume, yeah.
We believe we have. Again, there was lots of work still ongoing, but yes, we believe we have accounted.
And did the recovered shells, the cartridges, match the shooter's rifle?
My recollection is yes.
The FBI believes Crooks acted alone, but his motives remain unclear. His political affiliations are puzzling. Although Crooks was registered as a Republican voter in Pennsylvania, he donated $15 to a Progressive Political Action Committee on January 20th, 2021, the day President Joe Biden was inaugurated. This conflicting information adds to the mystery surrounding his motives. Neighbors in Bethel Park, where Crooks lived, reported seeing pro-Trump signs in his yard until a few months before the attack. A major revelation after the shooting was the discovery that the Secret Service had repeatedly denied requests for additional security measures for Trump. Over the past 2 years, these requests, made due to escalating threats, were turned down. This denial came despite calls for magnetometers to detect concealed weapons and additional agents to screen attendees at large events. The Secret Service cited resource constraints and staffing shortages as reasons for the denials.
U.S. House Speaker Mike Johnson is calling on the head of the U.S. Secret Service to resign after the assassination attempt against former President Trump. Johnson says when the House returns from recess, a bipartisan task force will be set up to investigate the handling of security at the Trump rally on Saturday. According to law enforcement, moments before the shooting, the gunman was seen walking near the side of the rally, and actually an officer approached him, but the gunman backed up and faded into the crowd. Officials say officers were stationed inside the very same building where the gunman opened fire from.
There was local police in that building. There was local police in the area that were responsible for the outer perimeter of the building.
Well, the local sheriff defended his team, telling ABC News each department had been given specific assignments and they carried them out.
House Speaker Mike Johnson criticized the Secret Service's response, calling it unconscionable. He demanded the resignation of Director Kimberly Cheadle, citing unacceptable operational failures. Pennsylvania Congressman Brendan Boyle echoed this sentiment, becoming the first Democratic lawmaker to publicly call for Cheadle's resignation. Trump also revealed that he was not warned of any threat before the rally. According to Trump, Crooks was identified as a person of interest almost an hour before the rally began, but was not reported to him. The timeline of the events on July 13th shows that Crooks was acting suspiciously well before the attack. At 5:00 p.m., He was seen pacing around the rally area. Local law enforcement noticed him carrying a backpack and rangefinder, but he vanished before action could be taken. By 6:02 p.m., Trump was speaking, and Crooks was already on the roof, preparing his rifle. The shooting resulted in the death of firefighter Corey Comparatore and injuries to 2 other attendees. Now, if you have found this video informative, then make sure to give it a like and also subscribe to the channel for upcoming updates. Until then, stay safe and keep exploring.